All right, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Christina, aka ThatVarietyNerd, and today we are doing something just a little bit different to kick things off here with our Moving On Up challenge. As you can see in the, previous episode, we moved on up to the trendy tower after I was nearly losing it. So you know what we're starting things out with? We are doing a speed layout change. I was going to do it as like a separate episode until I was like way too deep. I was like 40 minutes into it and I barely got to like anything floor related or wall related. So I figured let's just speed things up for this first little bit of the episode here. Again, these episodes are going to get a little bit longer probably as we start to move on towards the end, which I'm hoping will be sometime this month. Just because, again, I want to get the series wrapped up. You all probably want this series wrapped up, but it's in a good way. So there you have it. This channel is pretty much officially like 1 year old now, which is kind of crazy to me. So we do a little bit of decorating on the outside of the trendy tower penthouse to kick things off. So as always, get your snacks, get your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. We're doing some layout reconfiguration because as you saw at the end of that last episode, holy crap, this place needed help. So I think I've got it marginally better. We're going to just put that in there for right now, just marginally better. It's going to likely change, but I figured I wanted to at least show off, like, the hour of work that I spent just trying to reconfigure the interior layout. Exterior, I am not touching that for right now, slash possibly at all, because I think it makes sense to me. So, in terms of a layout on the exterior, well, we're just going to see how things roll. But as you can see there, we have Ethan, we have Hayley, and we have, of course, Johnny. And I made the rookie mistake of this challenge to not save enough money for a toilet or a refrigerator. But we do have our dragon fruit plants kind of ready to go. So if our Sims can kind of just hang on out for a little bit, we're going to be fine. So, this particular it's been a while since I've done one of these speed renovations or whatever, or layout reconfiguration, that sort of thing, at least like this. So what I wanted to do is make it a little bit more modern, I think was what I was looking for here. Lots of grays, blacks, and whites, that sort of thing. Lots of neutrals, but of course as we get into the bedroom spaces, once we continue onward with the challenge, then of course each of their personalities is going to showcase, it's going to show off a little bit more. So it's going to show very cold and gray and everything on the exterior, but it's going to be nice and warm and cozy on the inside. Once we start getting some colors in there, start getting some rugs, start getting just stuff in there. It looks very, very big and very, very dark right now, but I think the way that I configure this layout makes a little bit more sense. I try to keep it somewhat true to the previous layout in the sense of like we need to have a hallway area and a kitchen area. I also block off a dining area as you can see right here. So that's kind of like our dining area. I changed things quite a bit. I changed the window colors, so I changed each one of them individually, which is so exciting for content. I realize that. I also include like a half bath, but it's mainly like a laundry area. We won't get to laundry until the very end, so just as a disclaimer, because, obvious reasons. But we will at least include a sink and a toilet in there as like a half bath. The challenge basically states that it's like, I think it states that it's like full bathrooms that count, so like not half baths. And so, as you can see here, I'm trying to reconfigure the space downstairs just in general. I kept it somewhat similar in terms of a layout. The only exterior changes I made were like right here for like the little laundry facility and the half bath combination, which to me that made more sense, like just in general. I don't know how else to really word it. But this was definitely, oh boy, let's just say it took me a bunch of weekend songs and a bunch of grape juice and Pop Tarts to get through this. Holy crap, this was a cluster to do, but I think I did it as best as I could. I kept it very much like a blank slate, white walls and just dark woods and stuff like that, because I was like, okay, we can play around with the individual rooms later, but for right now, we just need to get a layout like much better. So I kept the windows the same. I replaced the doors with something that I felt like made much more sense than that one because it made it more full. It felt like a little bit more light coming in as well. And so that downstairs room, I'm still debating on what to do with it, honestly. We might convert it into an office. It might turn into two separate rooms, like maybe a recording studio, maybe a mini cinema or something like that. We're keeping our options open. Like, we can afford this stuff. Well, I mean, I say we end the video at like 97 simoleons, so we're going to be fine. Anyway, I try to focus on the downstairs area. I wanted to like do something different with the hallway area, so what I end up doing is you can kind of see here, I end up just placing all these like archways, just so that way it looks a little bit more spacious, but also has a little bit of separation at the same time. Again, lots of lines and all that. There needs to be like a um, there needs to be like 3 and 4 square wide archways in general. I think that would be quite helpful. But I kept the stairs the same because it kind of fit the overall scheme of things. I think those doors are from Get Famous, so if you're wondering where those doors are from, I believe it's from Get Famous. But I wanted to separate things off just a little bit. Like, not a whole lot, just enough to where it's like, oh, okay, well, this makes sense. So as you can see, I have one big archway area, so that way it's a little bit more open, but I still try to close off just a little bit of space. With the dining area, of course, the kitchen's a little bit more open. So it's open, but it's like not as closed off and weird as the last thing was. I mean, we had the basketball court out there, so yeah, you basically walk in, it's like a depressing hallway, and then it's like, oh, okay, I guess there's like a basketball hoop right here. But we're going to go all out just in general. The upstairs area was kind of interesting to put together. So, what I end up doing is that I end up removing that door, I think, and just converting it into a second bathroom upstairs. Basically, there's all the bedrooms are now upstairs, unless if you want to move downstairs for some reason. Which I don't blame y'all, like I really don't. I am the type of person that likes to have everything on one floor that I need. But this made a little bit more sense once I started configuring things out. Like, imagine you have a bedroom like right by the pool and you're like trying to sleep. Oh my god, that reminds me of like my one apartment that I used to live in. My bedroom, like literally, our entire apartment like was facing our like pool area. It was like a square shape apartment, and then like in the center, it was like a pool area. You can imagine what that was definitely like during weekends, during the summer, or during nice weather, and people were going crazy as you're trying to take a nap before your third shift. Either way, long story short, I want to make sure that this was a little bit more functional, that there was some light, and that there was also some shred of privacy. So we're going to add, of course, blinds and curtains probably along the way for those purposes, but I'm just mainly reconfiguring the layout to like have everybody at least have a 4x2 bathroom. I think that's plenty of space, so that way you could at least get a shower, a bathtub, a toilet, and a sink in there. So that was kind of my just logic just in general right there. And so I'm replacing these doors. I'm just freshening things up at this point. I try to make the master bedroom, well, a little bit more grand or more mastery. I don't know if it's even like the word I'm looking for. But I wanted to fix the diagonal a little bit to make it a little bit more, to make it a little bit bigger. And I think I did an okay job. Like, of course, we're gonna like readjust these things over time, but I wanted to show y'all like in an abbreviated form what I was able to accomplish here. So diagonals are always hard to build on in general, but I think the way that I did it makes sense. And so it's like, okay, cool. We have a little bit more room in the master. The master is still like the biggest bedroom, biggest bathroom in the house. And so, of course, that downstairs random room we could always configure into something else, like a movie theater, or we can convert it into like an office space and a recording studio. We can do a lot of stuff in this place. And we still have a lot of room upstairs to have it be like a second living room type of area where maybe it's like, here's like, I don't know, ping pong table or pool table, something just very chill like that I think would be beneficial, or like a nice little reading nook type of area would be fun. That way all the entertainment's downstairs and then it's like more chill upstairs. Of course, it's going to be much more fun once we start really getting down into this particular area. I wasn't quite sure what to do with the floors. I think I ended up using a floor from Spa Day at one point, and I ended up going with it because it made more sense. At first, I was like, maybe I should keep it all to like just wood, and then I was like, no, it needs to be something a little bit different. So I ended up going with this floor from Spa Day because I really liked it, and so that's kind of where we were at. I had a hard time just trying to configure the kitchen space in general because it was again on a diagonal. So yeah, but I really like how it turned out. There's plenty of room for a huge kitchen and eat-in space with an island and plenty of chairs, like that sort of thing. We also have a designated dining room and then there's like a living room space, and then of course there's that weird room that I still haven't figured out what to do just yet with it. I think what I would love to do is just have like two smaller rooms, like one kind of more like the YouTube creator or the Sims Tube creator recording studio type of thing. So it's like soundproofed, and then the other room could just be like a study or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Or we could do like a in-house cinema, like just go nuts with it. But I'm more of a person where it's like I'd rather have each space having a functional area, and so that's what I'm kind of going with here. So of course I'm finishing up the touches on this space. We're just trying to get ourselves some lights in here at this point, just at least one of them. We're gonna start everybody out in that one weird room that I still haven't figured out what to do with yet, in terms of just where we're placing crap. So it's gonna be like one-stop shop type of thing. But in general, I really like how this turned out. Um, if you want me to do a extended version where we use this shell and then of course, just furnish it, I'm on board with that as well. As you can see here, I'm like trying to configure out kitchens on a diagonal and it just straight up just was not happening. So yeah, we're about to jump into the gameplay in just a second. It should be very interesting to see how we kind of navigate this. We got our dragon fruits ready to go, as you can see here. I'm kind of placing them in order of quality at this point, so most of them are actually excellent, which probably explains a lot. But without further ado, we're about to jump right into the episode in just a few seconds, so get comfy and cozy, and we'll see you all in just a second. Alrighty, so as I mentioned, we're going to transition from build mode into live mode here in the challenge. Holy crap. There is a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack. Not for us, but just in general. We made it to the final apartment in the Moving On Up challenge. We finally frickin' did it. But I also want to give you a bit of a real-time house tour sort of situation, so that way we can kind of see the night and day difference that we had. And so here we go. Let's go take a bit of a house tour. So again, longer episodes are to be expected, but look at that difference right there. Again, we got a lot of space right here that we can fill stuff up with, like some art. But look at that. Like, imagine you walk there and it's like, holy crap, it's actually not like depressing. So we made the hallway area a little bit shorter, I think. Yeah, we made it like a few squares shorter. Right over here is our first door. And so this was like a closet space, so we can create like a closet space just right in this little corner right here. I blocked off 3 squares, I think it is, that you need, but of course we'll like reconfigure that at a later time. Not all these walls are painted, but you know what? The idea is there. So yeah, lots of archways, but I think it makes sense. So that way we can add some decor like over in this corner to kind of fill out the space, kind of like how the other one looked like. And so over here is this big, wide open, just living room area. There's also this little balcony over here. So if you're like, hey, I need a break from, dinner, the balcony is right there. You can kind of go and hang out. And then of course we got our wonderful dragon fruit plants right over here in the dining area. And then once it gets to fall, if we get it, if we get that far in this game, then we can go ahead and move them outside, which is quite exciting. I might have a little bit of a structure at a later time where we actually go ahead and have them all outside, but for right now, I think we're on to something here. And so, we've got ourselves the pool right there. We got ourselves the kitchen right over here. Again, I didn't paint everything, of course, but it's more like we got a layout and that's all that matters. So this is our pool area space. And then right back here, I tucked away a door where we could actually have a laundry and a half bath situation. So a sink could go right in front right here, the toilet next to it, and then like a stacking washer and dryer situation, that sort of thing. And then, of course, we're going to go upstairs. Again, I didn't really want to reconfigure anything up here just yet. I was more concerned about the interior because that's what the challenge is more focused on. So here we go. This is our grandiose sort of living space. It looks similar. It's just much more closed off, but for good reason. So we got one bedroom over here. So this is the first bedroom, pretty spacious. I think it's like a 8x7 room, so lots of room. There's also a bathroom right here. So as you can see, it's like a 4x2 space, but it's an ensuite. In general, I don't have a door for it just yet, but it's there. And so, I mean, imagine like waking up and the pool is like right there, that sort of thing. That'd be pretty cool. I did remove the door. I think that was like right there, like right in the bedroom, just for safety purposes. I also removed that door, of course, just so that way I could make the ensuite bathroom happen. So you can still get to the pool area just by using this door only, but I think it makes a lot more sense in the grand scheme of things. And so we go over here, and we got two bedrooms. We got bedroom number two over here. Lots of windows. Again, imagine waking up and you get that right in front of you. And again, we're going to fine tune the layout as we kind of go along, move doors, that sort of thing. And then, of course, we got a bathroom right here. A little bit darker, but I think it works. And then, right across the hallway, you got the master bedroom. Again, lots of space right here. I was considering having like a private balcony, which we could still do. But the bathroom is kind of ginormous, honestly, at least in the grand scheme of things. So we'll see what we do. But the bathroom itself, it's pretty huge. It's like a 4 by 4 or 4 by 5 space, I think. So that's kind of what we were up to, just in general. So we have a huge space. We have a huge canvas to work with. I want to give you all the formal house tour. I hope the layout makes a lot more sense, and I realize we spent a lot of time just focusing it on the layout. But the most important thing here is that our Sims are okay for the most part. Maybe you're not okay, but it's fine. Oh, wait, you have to go to work. Go to work. We need money. We need money in this household. Alright, go to work. Okay, whatever. Go to work with your face mask. All right, so as per usual, we're gonna have a little bit of a lengthier episode just because, well, we just moved in and we want to just start to get settled in, that sort of thing. And you know what we also have with us? We also have plenty of food, so we can. Oh my God, are you okay? Oh, okay. He's an extrovert. That's why. Okay, cool. So we have our easel with us here as well, so that way Ethan can kind of start to do some paintings just to get some money into this household, and we'll kind of go forth from there. But I think we got everything done in terms of our university coursework. We just need to go to our exams. So that's exciting. So there you go. But yeah, Ethan's going ahead and just painting. Johnny, I don't know what you're going to do, to be completely honest. I realize we still got this little wooden piece right here of the old wooden floors, but I think it works just fine. One other idea, if you wanted to go more of the weird and funky layouts, you could have all the bedrooms downstairs and it would definitely work. If you need an extra bedroom, I'm sure you could always close off this living room space and have like a little balcony type of situation. Oh, sorry about that. Apologies for the headphone users. All right, what are you happy about? Oh, spending time with friends and family. That's so sweet. But yeah, our child is at work, and so teens are allowed to have a job. It's just adults and above can't have a job. Kids can do after school activities, of course, that sort of thing. And so we're just doing our university thing with Johnny, that sort of situation. And so we're going to kind of just, plunge through and plunge onward with our wonderful challenge. We're going to try to make as much money as we can, that sort of thing. But in general, I hope the layout makes much more sense now. Like, we don't have a basketball court right away. What? Is that foreshadowing for something? Because I don't like how that dude's saying anything. Okay, it was a troll. Okay, I was about to say we got a little bit of a concerning message right there. Beautiful. Just de stress any way that you can, my child. Oh my god. I'm thinking it shouldn't be lagging as much, or at least that's my hope anyway. Because we're more just isolated at this point, unless if there's a festival, then we're kind of screwed. Alright, should be done with work. You are working on your next painting, which is also great. No worries, we'll get a toilet and all of that in just a moment as well. We need to get our bare basics. So here we go. Both of them are just spending time with each other. And everything's lagging. It's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, as always, any null mods, social media, Twitch, etc., all that's in the description down below. In case if you want to know more about this challenge, if you want to attempt it yourself, by all means go for it. It is a very interesting time to say the least. Okay, we're only 2 hours behind. That's fine. Alright, so we got an extra about 200 simoleons from Hayley. You're going to go do your homework really quickly. Alright, I think we should have enough to at least get a few things, right? So, again, like I mentioned, we're gonna keep everybody downstairs for the foreseeable future. For right now anyway. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, we're just gonna plop in a few things, nothing crazy extravagant or anything like that, of course. But we're gonna at least go ahead, get ourselves a toilet, get a sink. And then, of course, we're going to get a shower. I think this one would work a little bit more. I know we're not going to be super picky, of course. Just want to make sure that we got ourselves, situated a little bit. So we got ourselves a fully functioning sort of bathroom downstairs, which is great. I'll go ahead and fine-tune everything in just a second, so hang on to your butts. By fine-tune everything, I mean just this downstairs area in terms of the paint. So yeah, we're going to be having some longer episodes more than likely as we start to wrap up this series, which is kind of wild to me. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going. Right, come on. Rotate. Thank you. So yeah, these are little nooks and crannies I've been like trying to do. But yeah, I really think that we could honestly just convert that one room into like two smaller rooms, I think, and it would still work. And then I think, oh, okay, cool. That one's actually working. Sweetness. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking we could always just split it right down the middle, and it would still make sense to me. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But for right now, the main pressing concern is at least getting like a fridge and a countertop, and that is our goal. So we have a fridge, not through the wall. We have a countertop. Do we have enough for a bed? Okay, well, we have enough for a bed. That's good enough for me, people. That is good enough for me. They're just gonna have to go all Hunger Games for the bed as far as I see it. So what we're gonna do is have you get some leftovers. How are you doing? Everybody needs left. Jesus, take the wheel. Dude, you need like food and crap. What are you doing, sir? Okay, neighborhood brawl, who cares? Neighborhood brawl, who cares? Hayley's doing actually the best out of everybody. Alright, Hayley, what are you up to? Oh. Okay. Just, living your best life. So yeah, I want this corner room over here, I think, to be Hayley's room. So we'll have locked door for everyone but Hayley. Ethan, you get the master. I love how we only have like 2 simoleons left over after all that. It's fine. Johnny, you get this wonderful little space right over here. Oh, crap. Alright, so we're back. Again, I always keep pressing the M button and I really shouldn't be. Like, I just get, like, button happy. So yeah, we're kind of back to normal as much as possible. We'll just kind of mop up this little area over here. Haley is about to go get food, ideally. Some shred of food would be quite nice. There we go. Alright, Ethan, how are you doing? You're not doing too great at all. Dragon fruits are out. And so here we go, people. This is the test of truth that we have here. So whatever we earn -2 is going to be what we make every day from these suckers. So now you'll know why we're just going to do like longer episodes here and there. And so what I'm thinking of doing is just having more gameplay. And then off screen I'll do some more building and then we'll kind of just, ride through it together. Okay, well I guess that glitched out. Fantastic. So whatever we make, -2. Sir. Oh, okay, we need to water all of them. That is fine by me. Can you grab the dragon fruits? My god. Why is Caleb here? Alright, well, apparently... Oh god, what is it? Sir, what are you doing? Caleb just like... He's just chilling. Okay, maybe it's just where it's placed. Maybe that explains a lot. Let's just have this one... Like, I don't know, maybe right here where we can actually move and see everything. That might actually help. Oh my god, sir, you're a mess. Okay, I think that worked. So basically, we earn 14,216 simoleons from these dang dragon fruits. Alright, people, so this is going to be going by pretty quickly at the rate we're going at. So I am going to go ahead and go off screen and renovate this place a little bit. So we'll be back in just a second. By renovate, I mean just adding in some stuff. Alright, party people. So, I did some renovating. I did some things. So, here's what we've got here today. Our welcome wagon has shown up. We got ourselves a very, very functioning office recording space right here. I got the inspiration from the Get Famous pack, so we're going to be utilizing a lot of Get Famous with City Living because, well, I mean, I feel like we're famous at this point just because we finished this challenge almost. I mean, once we get it furnished, then it's pretty much done. And so we're mainly going to focus on the rooms and all of that, of course. And so what we've done is we have a sleeping pod space for right now. As you can see, our Sims are quite enjoying the space right there. We have also added an extra light into this like bathroom situation downstairs. Again, we're going to move all the bathrooms kind of going upstairs. And then we got ourselves a little bit of a kitchen space right here. So I put in the dining room table just for right now for the purposes of just having that space right there. What I would love to do is have the kitchen kind of just go all the way out right here and then have like a huge island space right here. I think that'd be pretty fun. And so that way we could have just like one big space just in general. I think that'd be very beneficial. Maybe have an extra little bar area right over here I think would be nice. And then of course we got our dragon fruits and this random neighbor dude over here. Get our face mask on, that sort of thing. An extra 1100 simoleons right around here. I don't know what we're trying to do. Oh, okay, we're trying to do like gaming stuff. You are a mess, my child. You need to go get a shower and just take care of everything. So we're gonna have Haley go take a shower, go get some food, and then go get some sleep. Ethan, we're gonna have you Work on more paintings just because we need more income. You are gonna go get some sleep in just a second. There we go. So yeah, I hope you all like this little area that we've got going on. Okay, who are you? Deacon Graham, get the heck out of here. So yeah, again, we're gonna have a little bit more longer episodes. Anything that I do building wise, we're just gonna do off screen, which makes sense to me at this point in my life and in the series. So yeah, there you go. Ethan's got his face mask on. He's doing all right. He's just painting away and all of that. We got a fridge. We got a counter or two. I think we got two counters. Yes, we do. So what I would like to do is have this space right over here be our primary like workstation essentially. Have all the counter spaces right over here. I realize it's not ideal because we just have this half wall situation because cabinet space is important. But we're just gonna make one big freaking kitchen. That's just where we're going with, all right? We want one big kitchen, nice big island space, and then we'll have a bar area type of ordeal right over here, more than likely, or at least where we can put like, small appliances like a coffee maker, a microwave, that sort of stuff. Dining room area, oh no, I don't like when people are going. Did you see me wave at you that day, Haley? Weird. Alright, so face mask is right, going all right over here. Once he's done with the painting, we'll have him just sell the painting. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're going. We're going to just take it one day at a time. We're going to get our money. We're going to renovate and do crazy things. That is just where we are at. And so the kids are pretty much asleep, or at least they should be sleeping. Well, Haley's actually having some food, so I mean, that's good enough for me. Ethan, how are you doing? Okay, Ethan's going to go get some food. We'll have him sell the painting after, and then we'll have him go to bed after that. Okay, why do we have a... Don't forget to do your skincare. I just sent you the most funny video. Cool. So yeah, the folding chairs I actually used from, I believe, was Backyard Stuff. So yeah, again, I only have like 4 stuff packs that I'm missing, but that's kind of on purpose because, like, I don't want to get Mosquito, and I kind of don't want to get First Pet stuff. Spooky stuff really should have just been lumped in with Seasons, just like First Pet stuff should have been lumped in with, whatever. But backyard stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a couple of packs just for making it through the week. So I got backyard stuff and I got kid stuff. I don't have spooky stuff and I also don't have luxury party stuff. So those are the 4 packs I don't have. Everything else I've got, alright? Like most of it I got while it was on sale. So there's that, but yeah. So we got another 2,200 simoleons. We're going to kind of ride the rest of this through. Everybody's asleep for the most part. And so once Ethan's going to bed, we're just gonna have him go ahead and just we're gonna fast forward through a little bit of time here. Ideally, oh yeah, also the glass stuff that's from Dine Out. So yeah, I recommend bundling if possible, if you can. Just throwing that out there, saving y'all some money. And so I think this is a good place to stop for right now in terms of, well, for just not for the episode, but for right now. So we'll be back once we get our dragon fruits, once we renovate some more stuff. We're going to keep plugging away, people. We're towards the end. Alright, so before we dive back into the gameplay, as you can see, we have changed things up quite a bit. I went nuts with the landscaping a little bit. So there you go. We're kind of just pushing on and upward. So we're going to start to close things out here tonight with our episode. So again, we're going to be trying to wrap this thing up as soon as possible. That's kind of the move. That is the goal. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of colorful shrubbery over here, but I think it makes somewhat sense. But I wanted to like have a little bit of landscaping going on over there. Just in general, there's a little balcony just right there as well. And so we have Haley over there just doing her thing. She's just playing some video games, just chilling. Ethan needed to go to the bathroom. Large abstract painting. Johnny is actually not doing too bad, so we'll have him continue to upgrade his skills a little bit more. So I don't know what skill he's at with any of these, to be completely honest. Let's see, research and debate. Well, he's going to need that first book, which is not anywhere, I don't think. Well, that's fine. Well, actually, can we sell some of these? Like, I want to see here. So how's his robotics skill going? Oh, he's at level 5. He does not need that first book, so we can start to weed through some of these, which is great. Handiness, where are you at with that? Level 6 of handiness, holy crap. Okay, well, clearly you don't need these 2 books, so we'll sell these a little bit. Somewhere. I'm like, if it lets me do anything, which sounds about right at the rate we're going at. So yeah, we're going to have him read a little bit more for research and debate, that sort of thing. We'll do your extra credit work. Again, we're trying to age up everybody. But also we want to be like mindful about things. Just that's just where we're at. Like, oh look at that. They're kind of just like enjoying time together and I'm kind of here for it. Not a whole lot of time together, but just a little bit. Oh no. Everything's kind of falling apart at this rate. But holy crap, we've got ourselves some landscaping. We've got ourselves a somewhat functioning apartment, at least. Like, we've got ourselves, like, a lot of stuff here. That's just where we're at. We've got lots of stuff. And so Hayley, will have her do extra credit homework. We'll have her go to the bathroom, top that off, go get some shut-eye for just, like, a moment or two. Alright, you need some food. Go get some food. I was like, what is that box over there? Then I realized I moved the refrigerator. Yeah, so I had to move this door over here so I can move the pool over because that just made the most sense to me because like you want to have an open pathway for the most part, like right around, like I don't know, everywhere. I had the thought of giving everybody their own private balconies, but then I realized like that wouldn't work on this end necessarily. So that's where we're at. But yeah. Oh God. Sorry, everyone. My apologies. So I think this is starting to be a good place to wrap up the episode. We'll go about that once we get our dragon fruit plants back together and kind of going forward from there. We'll add in some more stuff and we'll just keep on keeping on in the moving on up challenge. Our good pal Johnny here, he's working on research and debate skills, so he's like working on his skills a little bit. That's kind of the move, I think, is what we're going to do next. We're just going to try to. I know some of the plants are clipping in, but you know what? It's plants. Could be a lot worse. So what I think we'll do is start to actually get some of these components over here so that they can actually, start off on the right foot. I love how I'm like wasting everything on this stupid thing, but here we are. So I think what we'll do is, reply to comments even though we don't have any. We'll record a fashion tips video because why not? We're gonna have her become the YouTuber or the Sims tuber, I should say, of the family. Like, there's no shame in that. I actually kind of like this setup a little bit more, but I don't know. Alright, you are at level 2, which is great. You are doing okay. You, sir, need to go get your paintings going, unless if the dragon fruits are blossoming. That's just where we're at this point. If your dragon fruits aren't going, then well, I don't know. Just go do your paintings. Ooh, I see sparkling. I think. Yes, we can evolve these into or start to evolve some of these into the excellent quality tier plants. So that is exciting, which means more money. Okay, Ethan's hard work. Ethan's hard work. Okay, good, good, good. All right, Johnny, how are you doing, my good sir? Okay, how's the... Okay, the slice of cake should work out just fine. I'll have you keep reading. Oh, right. Even then, like, a guest room actually would be pretty ideal for this space because, like, you could have a little sense of privacy right here. Alright, the dragon fruits have blossomed, my dudes. Except we can't do anything because he's too tense. All right, what can we do to release the tension a little bit? Let us go ahead and go forth and play some video games. We'll play some Blick Block to kind of release the tension a little bit. You, sir, aren't doing a whole lot. You're just kind of reading, but you know what? That's fine. This should boost up his fun, like, right away, I think. Okay, I see some more sparkling. Hold up here. We gotta evolve that plant. I think we need to evolve this one, maybe? Potentially. Yep. All of our plants are of excellent quality. This is not a drill. Okay, Haley starts school soon. You are going off to class. You have school. We'll have you do that once you're done with your video, okay? Okay. And so, my good friends, we have been making quite a bit of progress in this house. We're not going to worry too much about the outside just yet. I say as I just spent like 30 minutes landscaping or whatever. Johnny is off to his final exam, I think. Yep, he's on to his final exam. Haley's going off to school once she's done with her video. Ethan's getting all the dragon fruit plants. And I think this is a good place to stop. So, we got a lot accomplished. So, in between episodes here, I'm going to spend the rest of this Sims day. We're going to spend the rest of this Sims day. We're going to basically pick up where we left off. I'm just going to go ahead and renovate and, build off screen so that we can kind of, speed things up just a little bit. We've gotten quite a bit of progress done in this episode alone, which is quite exciting. And so, on that happy note, I hope everyone is doing safe. I hope everyone's doing all right. Hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are. We are getting down to the wire in the Moving On Up challenge. I'm excited. You should be excited as well. Johnny did well in class. That is great. And so on that note, thank you all so much for watching. And any and all links to social media, Twitch, etc., challenge, mods, whatever, all that's in the description down below. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.